Yo, ooh, okay. I'm like what I'm looking at. It's a little shabby, but wait till I get my, wait till I get my stuff. Wait till I get my stuff. But that's besides the point. So today's video gonna be about how I got my worst whooping ever. I ain't gonna lie, it was crazy. It was crazy. And then I was dumb. I was maybe like 11, maybe. Hold on. I was maybe 11 at the time when this happened. I was probably 11, 12. Maybe in the fourth grade, fourth, fifth grade. I don't know. But man, it was peer pressure. So yeah, I basically got peer pressured into doing it. Ooh, I'm gonna be dropping some bangers, man. It's whatever though. So basically, let me start off in the beginning. How it all started. So one day, it was maybe like a Friday or something. I was mad. I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to go to school. It was an elementary. I think it was Wilson. Wilson something. Yeah. And then I lived in like this little neighborhood. It was a cool little neighborhood. It was me, my cousin. No, he wasn't with me at that time. So it was me, my older friend. He was probably in the 6th grade, and his brother, and my next door neighbor. So it was 4. Yeah, 4 was right. And boy, I don't. Oh yeah, I know what happened. So yeah, so it was the 4 of us. They was all older than me. I was the youngest. So I did what they did basically, cause I ain't know it was wrong or nothing. So I wake up finally, get yelled at, I got hit in the back of the head. And my mom, it's crazy for no reason, cause I ain't want to get up, whatever though. So hold on, my lips are crusty. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. You put chapstick on your lips? I don't think so. Y'all dirty. Anyways, so I wake up, finally get up. My mom slap me in the back of the head, yada yada, and take a shower, whatnot. I get ready for school. Put on my little school uniform. I was dripped out. I had the little Converse on with the little slacks, with the collared shirt, probably like a little red one or burgundy. Had one of those on. I was fitted up, man. Every day, same Converse every day. Ain't want to put no other shoes on. And I was fitted up, fitted up. You know what I'm saying? So I go to school, and then let's see. I meet this kid, right? I'll be talking to him at school. That's really it. Let me call him. What should I call him? I'm gonna call him. I don't want to say his real name, for legal reasons. So I'm gonna call him M. His name is M, right? So M was a smoker. Like he smoked. It was like 4th grade smoking. I ain't know nothing about it. And then he had a phone. I didn't. I used to be fiending for a little iPhone 5. Back in the days was good. I was fiending for iPhone 5. It's whatever though. Cause I ain't really know nothing about no phone for real. So I was fiending for iPhone 5. I couldn't get it for no reason whatsoever. My mom didn't want to get it for me. So can't be too loud, people sleep, whatnot. So he showed me a video of him smoking. I'm like, dang, that's cool. I was dumb. I was like, dang, bro, air coming out your mouth. And he was like, yeah, bro, that's smoke. You should do it. I was like, how do I smoke? And he said, oh, you need one of these things. Let me grab this. So it was weed rolled up. I don't know what it was in there. It was probably paper. It was probably just paper. I don't know, but it it was something. It was weed, I guess, rolled up, and then you know what weed looked like. I hope you're not dumb. You know what weed looked like. It's rolled up. Then he was just smoking, and and it's just air coming out of his mouth. Right? It was cool. Well, back then it was cool to me, cause it looked cool, and I never knew how to do it. I was dumb. So basically, I I was like, dang, I gotta try that. He was like, dang, okay. So he was like, so all you gotta do, you probably don't. He was like, does your dad smoke? I was like, I don't know. He was like, does your mom smoke? I was like, I don't know. He was like, dang, you don't know nothing. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this is. So I didn't know what it was. So I was like, whatever. So fast forward on, he shows me how to roll it up, and we use paper. Like we use just like regular paper, right? And then we was just rolling it, and then I didn't know how to do it, so he just showed me how to do it like this. He was like, you gotta roll it up like this and put it in your mouth and suck it. Not like that. Pause. Pause. But he said you have to like suck on it. Pause. And then blow so like air can come out. I'm like, oh, okay. So at school I was just practicing without like thinking anything of it. So fast forward, I get home, right, and then well, I got out first because I was still in elementary, and my other friends, it was like it was in middle school, I guess, I don't know. So they got out, and then I go to their house, and then we all outside, we playing football. Let's see. Yeah, because they can be coming in the store anyway. So I'm gonna name my 3 main friends that I used to always play with. So my friend, his brother, and my neighbor. That's 3. So my neighbor, we're gonna call him J. The letter J. Yeah, the letter J. No. Letter E. Says my neighbor, his name is E. My friend's brother, the one that was like close to my age, but like, well, close to my age gap. We're gonna call him C. Yep, that's C. And my main friend, and he was older than everybody. We can call him. Let's see. What can we call him? P. Yeah. So it's P, C, and E. Right? 3 friends. And me. So we all out of school. It's most likely a Friday because we stayed out almost all day. And my parents was at home, so I ain't really like think nothing of it at that time. Because I just got out of school. I'm happy. Right? We get out and we just have fun. We go outside, we playing football, and like at that time I was beefing with this one kid and we was playing with him. We're gonna call him C. No. We can call him no. We can call him K. That's the kid that I have fought for like an hour. But that's for another story time. So me and him, we just going at it when we playing football. So boom, and at that time, I didn't care about hurting myself, cause I was dumb. I ain't really know nothing about that, for real, about like pain and whatnot. I didn't care. I just did it. So yeah, we going back and forth. Boom. Next day, and then not the next day, but next thing you know, we finally stopped playing football. He mad, whatever. It's for another story time. So we walking around, we going to houses, ding dong ditching. We went we played at this little, it's like, okay, let's look, imagine this. It was behind my house, so it's a bayou, right? It's a bayou. It's behind my house, right? So just close your eyes. So look. Close them. Now you close. So look, it's a house. My house, right? the front of the house pointed this way, that way. The back of the house that way, of course. And it's a square. It's a square, right? Square house. The little backyard, and then the bayou in the back. It's like two long strips in the back, but it's like full of grass, and it's a bayou all the way in the back, and in the middle of the bayou is like all the way. It goes in. So like if you walk down, it's like steep, so it goes like this kind of, it's like a V shape, and there's water in the middle, and on the outside you can like walk on it, ride your bike, whatever, ride a dirt bike, ride a 4-wheeler, whatever. So 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 we go back there after we got done ding dong ditching, all that, and then I told my friends, I was like, hey, do you guys know how to smoke? And he looked at me like I was dumb. And I was like, yeah, do y'all know how to smoke? And then my friend E, my neighbor E, he was like, yeah, I smoke sometimes. He was like, why? And then I was like, I hit him with that. Oh, well, some kid at school showed me how to do it. And then I had some paper in my pocket, because I always kept paper on me. I don't know why, I was weird. But I kept some paper on me, and then I pulled it out. And then he said, this is how you do it. And then I rolled it up again, like this, and I started sucking on the paper, right? So, and then I started blowing in the air like I was smoking something. And then they was like, well, don't your dad smoke? I was like, I don't know. Because my dad used to always keep the garage up, and he used to always venting. So he did. I don't know what he did smoke, because I didn't know about it at that time. So he was like, oh, well, he was like, go grab his lighter. I can show you. So so like, we basically behind my house, but my parents not home. So we go back to the house, right? And we go back to my house. They outside. It took me like 10-20 minutes just to go look for the lighter, cause I didn't know what that was for real. All I knew is that it was like a little thing, and then it made fire. So I finally found it. I took it. As I'm walking outside, I see my parents. They coming in. They pulling up in the drive-through. They pulling up in the driveway. So I didn't know about it. I ain't really think of it as a bad thing, but I just put it in my pocket for just in case, cause something didn't feel right. So I'm like, okay, whatever. They here. I say hey to my parents, whatnot. I say hey to my parents, and yada yada yada. They talk to me about something. I don't know. So we go back to the bayou, and they was like, my friend E. No. It was C. He was like, so he was like, pull out the lighter. I pulled it out, and then he was like, okay, let me see the paper so I can show you. And then he rolled up the paper, he lit it, and then it was like, I ain't gonna lie, cause I remember this one perfectly. This is how I got caught. So look, the paper was this big, bro, and then he rolled it. No, it was bigger. Hold on. It was like this big, right? And then he rolled it. he rolled it, and then it was like this. It was like this much. And then he lit the end part or something like this. He lit it, right? And once he lit it, it caught on fire. So he blew on it, and then it went up. But it was still like on, all you smokers, you know what I'm talking about. I don't smoke now. I see it as a bad thing. I don't do that. That was the only time I ever tried that. I ain't doing it again. So I'm doing it, and then he lit it for me, and then he blew it out. He blew it out or whatever. And then I put my mouth on it. I said, and I sucked on it too hard. And then I don't know what happened, but like it felt like someone burned in my throat. and I'm just coughing like crazy, and they laughing like it's funny. It wasn't funny. I feel like I was about to die. So, what's it called? I go back to the house. 5 minutes later, my parents said they finna go to the store again. They forgot something, so I'm like, okay. So I go to my friends. I go get my friends. Tell them to come to my house, so we can do it in the garage. It was a dumb mistake. I ain't gonna lie. It was real dumb. It was real dumb of me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was real dumb to me. It was really dumb for me to do that. So I do it. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. Hold on. Hold on. So yeah, I don't know why I did that, man. It was dumb. Cause like as soon as I did it, I told him to come to the garage. I lit up the garage a little bit, and then this is all gonna make sense why I fought that dude for an hour. So this is all gonna make sense. So I told them all to come in the garage, but like I lit up the garage. So look, say this at the bottom, right? I lit up the garage, so it's like this, but this is full. This is all the way up. I lit it up like this much. It was like halfway. So if you stand up, you most likely gonna see your waist only. But if you sitting down, you're gonna see your full. Somebody's gonna see your full body if you sitting down. No, I was dumb at that time. I wasn't thinking. So I was like, so we're gonna smoke it again? I'm overthinking. I'm really doing something. I wasn't. Cause it was, I think it was Eric coming out. I don't remember. Cause I wasn't really worried about it. I just like doing it. And then plus I couldn't really do it because I kept sucking it too hard. So I was like, man, I'm having so much fun. I was having so much fun. I don't know why. I was having too much fun doing, just being dumb, just being Rodney. You know what I'm saying, man? You know, something that Rodney would do. So as we sitting down, we're lighting the paper. You know, and then we passing it around. I'm over having the time of my life. We passing it around. I think they did it just because I wanted to do it, and then they want to make me feel special or something. I don't know. But that's besides the point. So they do that, and as we passing the paper around, smoking it, passing it around, smoking it, passing it around, smoking it, bro. The kid that I was going up, the kid that I fought for an hour. Well, before I fought him for an hour, this was like a couple of days, and then I fought him for like an hour. So he had seen us, cause he was already mad at me from the time we was playing football. So he seen us. We was smoking the paper, and then I guess he didn't say nothing. And then I see my parents, like, he didn't say nothing because he see my parents pulling in the drive-through or driveway. So I got the paper in my hand. I didn't know what to do, and it was like, Rodney, hurry up, put the paper away before you get in trouble. I'm like, huh? They're like, put the paper away. I'm like, okay. So I was being dumb, so I just threw it. I threw it to the corner of the thing, to the corner of the garage. I threw it to the corner of the garage, right? And then they was like, all right, Rodney, I gotta go. I feel like I was set up. Now that I'm looking back at it, I feel like they set me up with this one. So I say hey to my parents. It was like, why it smell like you burnt? I'm like, huh? I was like, it was like, why it smell like something burning around on you? I'm like, I don't know. I think it's because I was in the bayou. And then now after they said that, and then I don't lie, I was like, man, I'm in trouble. Cause if I get caught, cause now that I was sitting there thinking about it, I'm like, cause if they told me to throw it away like that, something ain't good. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get in trouble if I get caught. So I do get caught, but obviously. So Like an hour later, I go back in the house. I'm playing on the Xbox. And then I guess my parents had invited E. They invited dad over to chill, and then I guess E saw the paper on the ground and it was burnt and it was rolled up as it was a cigarette like this, but it was burnt. It was like the tip was burnt, and then they was smelling it or something. I don't know how. And then they called me, or my dad called me in the garage. They were like, "What is this?" I was like, "What's that?" My heart pounded, bro. Like when I say my heart was pounding, bro, my heart do 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 do. It was like, oh my god, bro. I'm scared. I ain't know what to do. And then my mom was like, "Were you smoking with E and them other two boys?" I was like, "No, it was just me." Cause I didn't want them to get in trouble. That's the only reason why. You know, I ain't want them to get in trouble. So I was like, "No, it was just me." And then she was like, "Okay." And then I'm like, "So can I go back in my room?" She was like, "Yeah." Mind you, my dad had a belt on. It was like one of them, it was one of them spiky belts. Hold on. It was one of them spiky belts. You should know what that is. Hold on. Like, when I tell you them things hurt, bro. Like, bro. Even the ones with the metal on it without the spikes. Them things hurt, bro. Like, bro. Hold on. Let me find one. It's one like these. It's one like this. I don't think you see it. Yeah, it's like that. Bro, them things hurt, bro. Like, I'm over, like, so look, I hear his belt unbuckling. So I start walking faster. I'm like, oh, he probably got to pee or something. But in the back of my head, I'm like, dang, I'm finna get whooped. So I'm scared. Right? So I start speed walking. And then I finally hear his belt stop unbuckling. As soon as I touch the door, bro, bro. Bow. Oh my god, bro. When I tell you, this belt hurt, bro. Like, I can't explain the pain. But like when it connected with my body, it felt like an outer body experience, bro. Like, you know, Quando Rondo, you know, outer body experience. I'm being so serious. That stuff hurt. Like, when I see that stuff hurt, it hurts, bro. And then it had the little spiky it wasn't, the spikes wasn't big, but it was like, still had them little fake rhinestones on it, basically. But they hurt. And he just kept, bow, like I was a slave. I'm like, oh my god, bro. Like, I'm laying there just screaming. I'm screaming. And he was like, "Don't do that again." I'm like, "I'm sorry." But at the same time, I'm saying, I'm sorry. And I'm just screaming. I'm like, oh my god, I'm finna die. Man, I feel like my dad was trying to kill me, man. Man, he finally let me get back up. Like, I'm shaking. Like, I'm like, cause like it was the we had a washer and a dryer, but it was like kind of separated apart. It was like this much apart. Yeah, like this much apart. Well, I could fit in the middle of it perfectly, bro. I'm laying in the middle of it like this. I'm crying. I'm shaking. My body hot. Man, he like, "Get up," and then he grabbed my arm. I'm over thinking he finna like throw me in my room or something. Man, he hold my arm up. Bow. Bro, I thought he was really finna kill me. I thought my own dad was finna kill me, man. I wanted to cry so bad. Well, I did cry, but I wanted to die so bad, man. And then he hit me 5 more times. A couple more after that. and then he stopped. My back, no, I feel like, bro, I'm pretty sure. I know my back was red. Cause like I felt like I had marks on my arm, my legs, bro. And I don't know, it was like red slash marks on my hands and stuff. But he hit my hands after I did that. So I opened up the door, and then he just standing there holding the belt, angry. Mind you, ain't nobody paying attention. They acting like this is normal. Acting like this is normal, bro. So I'm like, man, I'm finna die. So I try to I open up the door, and then like, how do I explain this? All right, so it's a so like the garage door, and then in front of the garage door is a couch, and then like, so this is a garage door. It's a wall, like directly in front of like this, like the garage door and the wall. It's a little bit shorter, so it's like this kind of, but it's to the point. It's like it's still a corner where you have to turn that, or like you still have to go forward and then go behind that wall, and then my room be right there. So I'm trying to go to my room. My dad put me against the wall. Wow, hit me a couple of more times, and said, "Don't do that again. You know I love you, and go to your room." Oh my God, bro. I'm talking about it bring back so many good memories. I don't like it though. But like, man, he beat me bad, bro. It was crazy. Felt like they set me up with that one. And I took the blame for everybody. I go to my room. I'm laying in my bed just crying and crying non-stop. My dad come here. Bro, my dad come in my room, right? I'm terrified. Like, I'm thinking he finna hit me again. And he start talking to me. He was like, "Son, I love you, man. But I'm trying to tell you, don't smoke. I love you. I don't want you to be smoking at a young age, man. You like, I love you, okay?" Man, I'm crying, saying, "Okay." It's not all over my nose. Man, my face red, my head hurting from crying, and then I eventually just fall asleep. Once you get a whooping and you fall asleep after, man, one of the best naps in the world. So don't smoke, kids. You know, the more you learn, the better. The more you watch me, the more you gonna learn, man. Cause you know I'm just a wise 30-year-old. You never know. The more you the more you learn, the better. Well, it just depends in some situations. But yeah, hope y'all enjoy my story, man. Don't do what I did. You know, I'm still smart at the end of the day. Cause you know, I'm like that for real. So anyways, yeah, so basically that's the story on how I got beat for smoking paper. Crazy. But let me know if y'all want to hear any other stories, man. I got so much good stories. I really want to tell you that story, how I fought the dude for an hour. Let's see, what's another one? Oh, how I almost got kidnapped. It's a lot, really. Yeah, and I'm gonna be switching up my content, so be doing story times, gameplay, reactions. I'm gonna do reactions once my equipment come in and stuff, and once I get like a better camera and whatnot. But yeah, that's really it. And yeah, that's really it. Hope you have a good day, man. Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite.